Let go, especially of this worry, because the worry itself that you are not connecting with it is the vibration in which you're not connecting with it, in which you know better. And then you perhaps worry about that you're worrying about the fact that you aren't in the relationship with the energy that you need to be, in which you will miss it. And then you think you'll miss it, and it's a cycle. And so you're not missing out on anything.
I was wondering, in relation to what you were just talking about, how can we better trust ourselves on this ascension journey? We're not perfect, we're humans. I was just wondering, how can we better trust that we're enough and doing enough to merge with our highest timeline for
Ah,
ourselves and for the earth as well? Thank you.
yes, for as long as your intention is that, and you are coming from a pure heart, you are already completely and fully aligned with that. And it is of great importance not to worry or to put energy or attention to the fact that perhaps you may not be perfect or always at the highest frequency or doing the right thing, or that you're missing the train to a higher timeline due to the fact that you got angry at someone, or that your energy was off for a day or two, or even that you are lying to someone or doing something that may not be in alignment with what you think of as the highest timeline. For it is part of your human experience. But by the fact of the nature of the questioning that you are asking about, the idea of if you are and wanting to be on this highest timeline means the purity in your heart to evolve as a soul is already in alignment with that timeline. And so it is very important, and we notice and sense this in many of you, to let go, especially of this worry, because the worry itself that you are not connecting with it is the vibration in which you're not connecting with it, in which you know better. And then you perhaps worry about that you're worrying about the fact that you aren't in the relationship with the energy that you need to be, in which you will miss it. And then you think you'll miss it, and it's a cycle. And so you're not missing out on anything. Wherever it is in your evolutionary process, wherever it is that you find yourself now, is exactly where it is that you need to be. It's exactly in alignment with your soul's journey. And so as you release judgment around where it is that you are, as you release energy and worry and concern and move into a sense of presence and acceptance and love for yourself and your experience in this now moment, you are ultimately then vibrating at the frequency that aligns you with what is perceived as the highest timeline. And so it is that we want to reiterate, and we want to remind all of you that you're not being left behind, or that others can't catch up, or that you're not on the highest timeline, or there's something wrong with you, or you're not doing it right, or you'll never get there, or your frequency is too low because you said this or you did that. Just trusting in who it is that you are, in the light that is carried inside of you, in the remembering of your own divine self, in a willingness to love and adore and accept who you are in this moment is more than enough. And so please let go of these worries and these energies and these concerns. For if your heart is open enough to be attuning to this frequency that we are amplifying and sharing with all of you at this time, if you are open to these ideas and concepts and bettering and moving forward in your evolutionary journey, that in itself is the alignment of a pure heart. And it is a pure heart that is operating and moving toward the highest good for self and others, that is always automatically in alignment with the most beautiful timeline in which is in front of you, that is unfolding, in which you are journeying along its path.